Saludos, greetings. My name is Esmeralda Sierra. I am the president of the Hispanic Heritage Council of Western New York. Mi nombre es Esmeralda Sierra. Soy la presidenta del Concilio de la Herencia Hispana del Oeste de Nueva York. Today is a pleasure for me to be here, joining you through video to celebrate Día del Niño. This celebration dates back to 1925 and it started in Mexico. And today it's something that it's celebrated here also in the United States. Hoy estoy contenta de estar con ustedes para celebrar el Día del Niño. Esta celebración comenzó en 1925 en México y hoy en día ha llegado a los Estados Unidos y la celebramos aquí también. Day of the Child is a really important day because we celebrate children and we recognize how important they are. They are our future. And also we recognize the importance of literacy and reading, and we encourage reading in our youth, children and youth. El Día del Niño es importante porque reconocemos las contribuciones de los niños, reconocemos la importancia porque ellos son nuestro futuro. Además, también reconocemos la importancia de leer, de cuán importante es la lectura para los niños y los jóvenes. So today I will be sharing with you a story from a comic book. And this is a series of comic books that it's called La Borinqueña. And La Borinqueña is a Puerto Rican superhero. And she has a few comic books. Yo voy a estar leyendo una historia de un libro de caricaturas llamado La Borinqueña. Y ella tiene varios ediciones. And today I will be reading from Ricanstruction. And this was created after, the devastating Hurricane Maria, but it actually encompasses stories of different experiences of people and the flora and fauna in Puerto Rico after hurricanes. So, yo voy a estar leyendo hoy de Ricanstructions y esta se escribió luego del huracán María, pero en realidad relata la historia de distintas personas de la flora y la fauna y sus experiencias luego de huracanes. And today I'll be sharing a story that is called Song of Coquí. Voy a estar compartiendo la historia que se llama La Canción del Coquí. And this story begins in El Yunque, which is a rainforest in Puerto Rico. Está basado en El Yunque, que es un bosque tropical en Puerto Rico. Y los dos coquís de los que vamos a estar hablando se llaman Milagros y Julio. The two cookies that we're going to be talking about are Milagros and Julio. And I want to let you know that the writer of this story is Javier Muñoz. The illustrator is Sabrina Cintron, and the lettering is done by Adrian Martinez. So, and it goes like this. I have to put my glasses on to be able to read. So, two cookies, Milagros and Julio, have made a home together in the trunk of a giant tree, and there they lived for many years. Suddenly, without warning, the skies begin to darken. Menacing clouds roll in at terrifying speed. The wind began blowing, growing stronger by the minute. Our two coquis saw this great storm enveloping the island. Frightened but determined, they quickly set out in opposite directions to gather as many supplies as they could. They knew storms like this could last long and wash away their food sources and contaminate the waters. As soon as they take their first leaps from their home, the coquí are swept away by the powerful winds and flung in opposite directions out into the storm. Whoosh, whoosh. So aquí nos está diciendo la historia cómo los coquís empiezan a sentir los fuertes vientos y cómo ellos se tratan de ir a buscar los recursos que necesitan para sobrevivir el huracán y lamentablemente el fuerte viento los separa. Milagros is blasted up the windward slopes of El Yunque, where winds are fiercest and the rain stings. The wind's against her. Milagros struggles to keep a firm grip on a rain-soaked tree trunk and discovers a way back home just below her. Gathering all of her strength and courage, Milagros leaps down through the raging winds toward the base of the tree. Milagros miraculously lands on a leaf floating on a stream formed by the deluge of falling rain below. Protected from the winds by the trees and branches at this depth, she sets sail homebound. Aquí podemos ver cómo Milagros logra montarse en una rama y por el río va poco a poco llegando a su hogar. On another part of El Yunque, we find Julio has landed beneath the small peak of Mount Briton. Julio clings desperately to a log floating downstream. With no ground close enough to jump, Julio sees that the log is approaching the cliff and is about to carry Julio over with it. In a blink of an eye, Julio is in the clutches of a parrot who has picked Julio off the log, rescuing him and battling against the wind and rain, carrying him down to the rainforest floor. So, vemos también como por otra parte Julio se encuentra en el bosque asustado, pero gracias a Dios una cotorra lo encuentra, lo recoge y lo lleva a la tierra. Wind and rain are far less vicious down near the floor of the rainforest, while Milagros and Julio make their last exhausted jumps toward home. So, en el piso ya la lluvia y el viento se sienten menos fuertes. Y Julio y Milagros comienzan su camino de regreso a casa. As simultaneous as their separation occurred, the two Coquí arrive in the clearing before their home, staring at one another with joy and relief. Sorry about that, but that happens when you have pets. So going back to the story. So reunited and safe at last in their home, Milagros and Julio, gaze out the moon and the sky and the rainforest. Alive and together, they sing the song of the Coquí in gratitude. Al fin y al cabo, unidos y felices, Milagros y Julio, bajo la luna, cantan la canción del Coquí. Coquí, Coquí. Y ese es el final. The end. So, muchas gracias a todos por estar con nosotros aquí en el Día del Niño. Thank you everyone for joining us for el Día del Niño. I would like to especially thank all the readers that took the time to produce their videos and share them with us. Especialmente le quiero dar las gracias a todas las personas que decidieron grabar un video para compartirlo con nosotros. Que tengan un lindo día y feliz Día del Niño. Thank you very much and enjoy the day of the child.